I want to show you something. Follow me. There's an oil tank in an old basement. Overhead oil line. I installed this a few years ago. Here is a basic hydronic system. So I just want to give you the lowdown on what an oil-fired hydronic system looks like and the components thereof. So as you saw, there was the oil tank that you can have inside, outside, vertical, horizontal, overhead oil line, or oil line gravity fed on the ground. You get an overhead oil line on this one coming down. You got the oil burner, which is the Beckett oil burner. That's got a nozzle in it we have to change yearly. It has a pump strainer on the fuel pump that has to be changed yearly, and a fuel filter over there as you saw. Those devices vary as well with different models and styles. Now, this is a oil-fired boiler with the burner, combustion chamber in here. We open that up to clean it. This is an Aquastat temperature control. That is a boiler pressure temperature gauge. That is the flue pipe. That is the draft regulator. We take this off to clean it, and we clean off the heat exchanger in here. We open that up. This is your supply line heading out. This is your air elimination device. This is your boiler expansion tank isolation valve and purge valve, water feeder, backflow preventer. These are all standard components on a heating system. This is your main circulator pump for central heating, and those are your zone valves because you have two zones. If you didn't have zone valves, you'd have two circulator pumps. So that's the supply side heading out. This was a retrofit. They did ProPress. That's a great idea. That's the same way I would have done it. I did not install this. I think I said this, but somebody else got this job. That's fine. And I would have done the same thing. This is your return side coming back down from the house. And this is where we get the air out of the system. Right here. This is your purge valve. We close off this ball valve here. I'm not going to touch it because you don't want to move. And then we open up this and we let enough air, water and air flow out. At the same time, though, you want to keep the pressure up in the system when you're doing that. When you're purging, when you're filling in the system initially, that's fine. But when you're trying to force air out of a system, especially when you got multiple stories, you need to keep that water pressure up there to force that air out so that you're not letting water out faster than the water's coming into the system to fill it. So you want to keep that pressure up there as you're purging it out. If you don't know how to do that, call a professional. I do not recommend anybody trying to install one of these on their own. I do recommend you call a professional. Call Martin Heating and Cooling out of the state of Maine. We will come and we'll install a new system for you if you need one. But this is the basics of a hydronic heating system. This is a standard efficiency boiler. This is not a high efficiency boiler, but yet you do get 85 to 86. So that's about all you're going to get. But this is still a single pass boiler. This is not even a triple pass boiler. Thank you for watching. I hope this helped somebody out there. Martin Heating and Cooling. Please like and subscribe.